My name is Kathryn Roman. I'm 40 years old and I live in Sonoma County, California. My life has always been justice impacted somehow, one way or another. I grew up in the foster care system from the time that I was 10 until I was 18. I was in juvenile hall and, developed an addiction throughout my life that caused me to engage in a lot of criminal behavior that was not acceptable. I went to jails, I went to rehab, and I ended up in prison, and then ended up on an 1170H sentence, which is a split sentence. I'm now serving my mandatory supervision portion of that sentence. The first time that I went in jail, the feeling was scared. I was terrified. I had seen all of these prison and jail movies, that made it seem like I was going to die in there. And it was very, very scary, and it was lonely. I was away from my son for the first time in his life. And every time I called, he would be crying because he was 2.5 and had never been away from me a day in his life. The relationship with God is so important to me because in my most desperate times of feeling unloved and unwanted and unlovable, He was always there. He was always there guiding me, holding me, and showing me the way. And it's the only way that I've ever been successful. The only way I've ever been successful is the times that I've been in church actively seeking a relationship with Him. The only times that I've ever been happy is when I'm actively, working towards a relationship with God. My education plans right now, I have taken quite a few semesters already. For the summer semester, I'm taking an art history class, which is required for my degree, and a college skills math class to help me for when I have to take statistics. Next semester, I'm taking 3 classes, which equals 11 units, and my goal for right now is my AA in social behavioral sciences, and my long-term goal is to be a social worker. It's quite a ways down the road, but I know that I will make it. What I hope to accomplish with being a social worker is letting children know that there's somebody out there that cares, that has gone through what they're going through, and that they're not alone. That just because I am an adult or just because I'm the one that's making decisions for them, that I'm doing it out of A, experience, B, love, and C, with compassion. I felt like that was lacking a lot of times in social workers that I had. Being involved in the Excell Network will be a support to me along the way because it's a new community. It's a new community of people that I can call on when I'm, having those urges, or support people that I have praying for me, or, commitments that I have made that when I'm not showing up or following through for, somebody will call me out and say, hey, what's going on? Because I will always make my commitments if I'm in a good mind space. So as soon as I don't make those commitments, somebody needs to call me. Being justice impacted means that I made choices that affected not only my life, but the lives of people in my community. And so I want to give back to them and to show them that I did change, and that people can change. If you're somebody that's facing the challenge of incarceration, or just getting out of incarceration, or you're just struggling in life, I would say to keep looking forward. Don't look back, because the second you start looking backwards, that's when the future kind of starts to crumble. If you keep moving forward, even if you're taking 1 step forward, or 2 steps forward, 1 step back, you still moved forward 1 step, and to just keep on persevering and seek a relationship with God, because without Him, we can't do anything by ourselves.